believe he is not.
Yeah. And everybody else believe that he's guilty as sin. And right now, we think he should have stepped down. That's the first. If he have any form of principle,
but this is what
etiquette.
Tiger, before you go forward, let me put something to that. Yesterday, I was in Mandeville and I was talking to somebody who know him. Who them talk, Mr. Gabriel, them talk. And when them put out the video, when me call him out and then put my name and my face and everything, she texts him. She never call him. She texts him and say, you know, see what happened? You know, see your name. And she said, from that the day they tell the day, Mr. Gabriel, don't text her about Mr. Gabriel, don't call her, nothing. Yesterday, me I tell her that. And she I'm friend.
But Tiger, why I did that tell you actually for play about that was I did that kind of show welcome said them. If it is that him not have nothing to do with these people, well, not even say if him not have, if him know these people and him come out a lie, like if what surprised them is saying is true, I say he does in fact these people work for him upper the house up there, so even if him not own it and him oversee it, and him come out to the public when asked about his relation or his connection with the family and him blatantly lie, that means that something is there more than what he is saying. Because that would be like a cover-up, because why would you be distancing yourself now from these people? And the mother have your number so close to your heart that you is the first person where she choose for call in the hours of night when the little boy go missing and not the farm teacher.
Shenda, I'm not saying that the family and the principal might have not had association. I am not saying that the family did not have the principal's number. What I am saying is this: I do not believe that the principal is in nowhere involved.
Give me a reason why you said that.
Price, wait until me get to my point. I do not believe the principal is nowhere involved in the disappearance of Jayden. I understand how the information that he came out on the internet and divulged could have been misleading, because at the time we were also stating the same thing that the principal was stating on the live that we were on. There's no screen recording of it, but if I can utilize Shan as a witness, I can utilize Lava Lee as a witness, I can utilize Cult Ministry, those people, to verify what I'm saying. We were divulging the same information to people. We later changed our stance when we learned more about the case, when we learned more about what was happening. When we started the live, we didn't even know the circumstances under which Jayden went missing until Shan came up and told us how he went missing. Understand? So when the principal came up and saying he had high survival skills, I figured it was coming from whoever was in charge. When he came out and said he was seen here and he was seen there, we were getting the same information from people on the street too.
September 26th and has been allegedly seen but not heard from since. Remember, people allegedly seen because them say them see him, but nobody don't hear from him. No, you see, a lot of allegations are being shown at the principal of Jayden school, and people in a normal allegations are fling from left to right on the principal. Some people are say he involved in this, he know about this, he know about that. One whole person thing. Some people are say from Jayden missing, the principal not say nothing at all. Only one day could interview them when them see him on the TV. But he actually said something in the paper. He actually said something before all of this was out and everybody started talking about Jayden. He did an interview on Nationwide. You understand, as a people? Yes, he did something. He said something for a couple minutes. Not just on the TV where you see him fell because second and him gone. No, he was on Nationwide doing an interview about Jayden Smith. I think it was October, the 2nd of October, yes. Yeah, man, he did an interview the 2nd of October on Nationwide.
So let me ask a question. Does this sound like somebody will know Jayden Smith? I know about Jayden Smith. Why Jayden is missing in September and he go and the beginning of October go do interview? I'm going to play him interview.
No, Tiger, him do the interview the 27th of September. Next year.
Anyway, I go play that interview now. But before
that's the second one we him do.
You know, if I'm alone, keep on a scroll everywhere just to see something pop up with Jayden. Like, this little boy take a toll for me, not lie. And every time you look in at this story with the family member, they say, it just not make no sense, it just not add up. It just look like I'm not involved. And you see, when you have a child or children and see things like this happening to other kids, you have to have a heart. It's like I feel one belly pain you feel all over again when these things happen. I'm just in a house a while ago and I look at me and say, imagine, there's a storm that is threatening to come to Jamaica straight.
Kelly, big up yourself, you know.
And I start worry about the little picnic when I alive or not alive. Like, I find myself like I think, like, what if he is alive and what if he is not, and how the water go? Like, some things like what you made. Me not think of me alone. This Jayden situation affect. And to God, man, somebody not have no conscience. Even if you know you go to jail. If you come out and say, listen, because a lot of persons, Jamaica, Guyana, Canada, England, all over the world, everybody here is on the case here. Everybody here is on this case. It's like an Adrian a Young situation. But I don't know. I feel this to my heart. I tell you. I don't understand why people are unalive little picnic. Like, make it make sense. Wanna grow and experience life. And if you picnic, they make them grow and experience life too. I saw a video of Jayden when he was graduating. It was like they were doing a little poem thing, and the message that was in that poem. Think before you get angry. Count from 1 to 10. You don't deserve this, man. Me I tell you, hey. Why? Me no know. First of Gabriel. It's Andreas with me. Let me ask you, what's the latest on the search for young Jayden? His friends, colleagues there at the school now that they're doing the search, and today's another day that you've come up short. his class teachers, what kind of student is Jayden? All the psycho people, all positive, the government was students, and one of our indicators as educators, the way they have been students once, to sit at the front of the class, that officers said, and your poor boys said to watch those gravitate on the back of the class. So talking about campus determination, passion. One of the highest achievers, that came on the test grade, when they have very high score in excess of 90, valedictorian, top boy at the camera, and very jovial. Because people, in the case of Jayden Smith, the missing interview.
Alright. So, this is what I am saying. He says 1 month Jayden started at Manchester High School. And even if the what you call the thing, the Scout Scout principal, the Scout Scout teacher come and tell you as a principal, say this kid will start coming in the Scout Scout for 2 weeks, and you think it is okay for you to come out on national TV and tell me, say, oh, because of him joining the Cub Scout, he's got skill and all of these things. And you say, oh, the woman. It come like it's a movie, like the guy saying I watch a movie. It come like the guy sit down and watch a movie. Or when a staff member see him and it was getting dark and he run into the bush. Come like a movie. It come like a movie, the boy something I come to the part. Like yes, he said, I show him a show we have like pat water. I lie my tell.
I lie my tell Tiger, because he said in that him say one of the teacher that knows Jayden very well. She couldn't mix up Jayden with somebody else, and she knows the uniform where them wear a Manchester. So she would have known that is not Jayden. So them definitely did a lie. And why am I say this to when me hear what Price about there was another, I never know say there was another boy with them this see and think of Jayden. So I wonder if other little boy that them claim them sip on the camera in a mega mart and I think of Jayden, them see all that day they too. What if it's that
Shonda,
boy?
I saw the camera footage in Mega Mart, and that was definitely Jayden. The camera footage in Mega Mart. It's Jayden.
The footage that you saw in Mega Mart, what day was it? They don't see the date and the time on the camera?
It was the Friday evening. Jayden got in a Mega. I don't remember the time, but it was a Friday evening. Jayden got in a Mega Mart. He make 2 turn, walk up and down like him a look for somebody, and he see this somebody, so he take up his bag and go out, come out.
All right, let me
It
tell
was
you something.
definitely Jayden.
Let me tell you something. You see when you see this, Sean never said this to me, you know. You know who said this to me? You know who said this, what Sean just said? Rebel said the exact question said right now. Rebel said that to me. I'm come back and tell you now. I mean, I shan't talk on the phone, I shall never tell me this. A Rebel tell me, I'm going to come out and come ask on the question and say, does anybody know if Mega Mart have a policy where you leave the bag at the door? Because that's the exact same thing what Rebel say. Say him look around at the place and then him pick up him bag and cut.
And come
like
out.
he was
Yes, that's what
looking
he
for
did.
somebody.
For
That's
somebody,
what Rebel said to me. And that's why I'm telling you, say, I feel he was looking for the mar. And let me tell you something, Shanda. Let me tell you something. You see this narrative where the people might come tell me don't want to hear that, you know. Where the people might come tell me, say, oh, the police, they must get camera footage from different day. Because let me tell you, if you don't know CCTV work, right? If them police there, they would have to go look for how much hours of CCTV footage to find one day when Jayden was in there. They have to go back go search through them the footage because clearly and not every day in go in the Mega Mart. So you can't say, oh, they just pick up the footage from yesterday and the day before. So you would have to go back and watch through them the footage here in order to find one with Jayden in the supermarket. So I am not buying the fact where people are trying to tell me say, and the people fix the video or fix it because I want video from last year. Me not buying that. A 1 month, the man go school. 1 month. Unless them are going to tell me say they search out 1 whole month of CCTV footage and find out next day that he was in Mega Mart for present the one to the police. And if they have got to do the same thing for Little Caesar, they have got to do the same thing for the barber shop. So they have got to look back through the wall of the camera them for find Jayden and one of the frame for can show it. Say, oh, and me not believe say once they show the footage, I see him Friday. Me not buying no different. No, they can't. Well, they say adapt the video and then fix the video and it was in the one next day. Me nah buy.
So Tiger, if you ever accept the footage from Mega Mart, why you not accept the web channel say the woman say she see him then?
No,
why you not accept that?
What I am saying to you, Shanda, what I am saying, if there's a lot of people are saying that them think the police can get on different footage for one different day. But I am saying, if that's the case, that the police are going to get on different footage where the footage was not indeed Friday, the police are going to have to slump a Mega Mart camera and run through the whole of the other hours them to find a footage of Jayden in the store. You understand what I am trying to say to you? So it's either the footage from Shanda said this, from Shan said she see the footage. Me now go question say, oh, I can Monday the footage from and from Tuesday the footage. I'm not gonna question that. Because I am telling you from my understanding of a CCTV camera, if you swap one clip in there say 30 seconds on Monday, you have to go watch back your whole of the footage if you find out a 30-second piece and I make clean up. Then if you take it out, if you say alright, and that at that time I have to come bring it down to Friday. So it's a whole heap of work. That's all I'm saying. It's a whole heap of work to get a footage from a different day for put it to the Friday. And a lot of people been saying, oh, they think the police them check the date and check the time because the police them might mismatch up the date. I'm saying me not buy that. I'm simply me just not buying it. Me just not buying that. The police them because they would have to do the Little Caesar one. And if Jayden don't go to Little Caesar every day, they have to search through a whole heap of hours to find one within there. That's all I am saying. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but that's what I am saying. We're not buying the part of it because a lot of people are saying, and I look into it and I say, shit. Because I even try to get somebody to see if they can remember the date of the thing. And I would like to believe so if a police are going to show you one footage, you know, this is just my opinion. If a police are going to show you one footage, you know, two things, they must have a piece of pen in it. And I say, alright, so guys, this is the date and this is the time. If you say that are the first two things the police will show anybody with them a show one video. They must show you say this is the date and this is the time. So I am not saying people are wrong. Listen me out, I am not saying people are wrong, but I am just simply saying I am not buying the fact that the police them showing us CCTV that Jayden was in the shop another day from Friday and I show it to it as Friday. Then I buy that part there. The old woman who said she saw Jayden, and still not buying that either because I heard about a little picnic when they see everybody take God off I cross Jayden and the picnic have almost one green tie. So the picnic tie was different from Jayden. So, I mean, I buy the other grandmother who said she sit back in a taxi and try to pass me either. I'm not buying that. I feel as a Friday evening, Jayden was no more.